Hey everyone, coming to you guys from a different angle because I'm going to do two sides of things today. So today I'm making corn dogs, and I already made them and we already ate them, and I'm going to eat them again for you guys. They are so good. They're not fair good, but they're so good for what I can make at home. I don't have the recipe that they make at the fairs, but I found one online and it was pretty good. So why am I talking about this? Because for me, today starts Fair Week. I know officially Fair Week for Waukesha County starts tomorrow and goes through Sunday, but I'm knocking it off early. I'm saying it's the official start to Fair Week. So today I am getting myself in fair mode. I am all excited about the fair. If you guys know me at all, I have been a part of the fair for, I think it's like 16 years now. It could be 17. I'm not 100% sure. But I worked for an advertising agency that got me involved in it for a very long time. And now this year I am independently contracted and working with the fair again. So I'm so excited to still be part of the fair. Even if I wasn't independently contracted, I would still be there. I am such a huge fair supporter. If you guys don't know much about the Waukesha County Fair, it's the largest event in Waukesha County and the oldest fair in the state. So it's 179 years old this year. So 180 could be a big bash next year. Let's hope that this year helps us elevate into next year. So that'll be awesome. Oldest fair in the state, largest event in Waukesha County. It's a nonprofit. It does not get support from the county or from the state in order to make it happen, or like the city of Waukesha. So sponsors are the way that the fair is able to happen every year. And the executive director and the fair board works diligently to line up those sponsors and get all of the events and activities and everything that happens at the fair sponsored so that it can all happen. So huge shout out to all of the fair sponsors. Thank you for making this event happen for Waukesha County. I know for many families, it's a huge tradition. For us, it definitely is. We go every single year. It's so fun to see like the kids' eyes light up when they see something new or they try a new food or something like that. So, what's a fair tradition? Corn dogs. That's one thing that I know. That's a fair tradition. So, I already made a batch, but I'm going to show you guys how to make the batch from the recipe that I found. So, there's wet ingredients and there's dry ingredients. I've already measured those out. Wet ingredients include an egg, buttermilk, and there is something else in there that I'm blanking on right now. But basically, egg and buttermilk is the main components of this. Oh, I ran out of buttermilk, so I made a little bit from home with some lemon juice and whole milk. And then my dry ingredients include cornmeal, obviously for the corn dog side of things, flour and baking powder, a little bit of salt, and some sugar to help it rise. So the baking powder is what's going to make the breading super puffy on it. Honey, that's the other wet ingredient, is honey. But I will give you guys all the ratios and proportions down below. So I am just making sure that my dry ingredients are thoroughly combined so that I don't have like all of the cornmeal on the bottom or anything. And now I'm going to add my wet ingredients into my dry ingredients and mix away real quick for you guys. This definitely is another level. This isn't, one of my easy Sunday with Sarah's. This was a challenge for me, but I'm super excited that I did it. I have oil on the stove. I bought a big tub of oil because you use a lot. You have to make sure that you can, pretty much submerge them completely. So I am just mixing this so there's nothing dry. It comes together really easily. But again, you're using a deep fryer, kind of like we did last week. So I want to make sure, I'm just going to turn my oil back on real quick. My oil is already hot from the last time, so I just want to keep it right around that 350. Any hotter, the outside is going to get like too dark before the inside is done. But my batter is complete. It's thick. Obviously, it needs to stick to the hot dog. So I'm going to let that rest for just like a few seconds here. I don't have the huge corn dogs like they do at the fair. I have short little ones. I am just going to dry them off, and I'm going to just fry 2 of them for you guys for an example. So I dry it off. I have skewers. I cut long, like shish kebab skewers in half. And you just have to be careful that when you're sticking it through the middle, you keep it in the middle. So I got a little twist action going on there, but no big deal. I'll do, like I said, 2 of these. Dry them off. You don't want that extra liquid on the outside or the breading's not going to stick to it. Now, here's the big trick that comes in. How do you get the batter on the outside? If you have a large pint glass, and I'm actually going to trade cups here real quick. My cup is holding my microphone. I am using a pint glass. If you have a taller than a pint glass, I can't think of what those are called, but like Weiss beers are served in them. So like they're like 22 ounces. That would be even better because you need the hot dog to fully submerge. So now I'm going to take my batter and I'm going to fill this cup up really full. And I can already see the baking powder working. This might be actually a little too dry. I hope not. Then I'm just sticking my hot dog down the middle, swirling. Oh no, it worked so good on the last batch. This might be a fail to show you guys on TV. That's a little embarrassing. I'm going to leave it to the pros because the batter is definitely not doing what it is supposed to be doing. My last batch worked out perfectly. I have the same liquid ratios and everything too. So the 2-second rest should not have really affected it. But yeah, it's really not sticking to my hot dogs. This is embarrassing. All right, well, this is what I had to do on some of them last time because it also didn't want to stick after a little bit. I'm just going to paint it on. Yes, again, sorry guys. That's why we're going to leave it to the pros and we're just going to eat a real hot dog at the fair next week. So this is going to be my first official Sundays with Sarah live fail that I'm going to call it. So I am just basically frosting the corn dog to make this work. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Wow. I don't really know what I did wrong. But anyways, I already have two. So basically, what is supposed to happen, I may need to talk to some of my friends and find out what was wrong with my batter by any means. But, okay, it's battered. It's covered with batter. My oil is right at 350, so I'm going to plop this bad boy in. I'm actually not going to show it to you guys because it doesn't look pretty in there. But it only takes like 3 minutes to fry, so these come out quick. But here, look how awesome this is. Yes, there's little bumps and stuff because my batter had little lumpies in it and stuff like that. But this is my corn dog. It looks like a fair corn dog. I am not actually someone who eats ketchup or mustard on it. I know a lot of people love to dress it up with mustard and ketchup. Nothing wrong with that. Again, like I said, I would definitely eat one with ketchup. I'm not a mustard person, but I would definitely eat one with ketchup. I just love so much how the batter tastes that I don't want to ruin on any corn dog the flavor by dipping it in anything. So here's my finished corn dog. Show you guys the inside. Look how puffy and delicious that batter got. So my first batch totally turned out fine. This one's looking a little crazy. It's looking a little bit like it has a funnel cake on the outside of it. It's all bubbly and wiggly, but yeah, this is life right now. This is me not, being a pro at this. This is how it happens. But let's get back to talking about the fair while that's going on real quick. So it starts on Wednesday. Wednesday is Dollar Day, which means it's $1 to get in, $1 to park, and all rides are one ticket. And then Thursday through Sunday, there's different specials and deals that you can get in at discounts. Check out the website, waukeshacountyfair.com. Has all the information. There are discounted advance tickets available right now. There are tickets available for the concerts. I'll run that down again. Sawyer Brown, Thursday. Rat is Friday. Collective Soul is Saturday. And Kentucky Headhunters is Sunday. That's on the main stage. It's free to attend with your fair admission, but if you want to sit close, there is a fenced-off section that you can sit in and enjoy the show from. Come on, Jones. All right, I'm going to pull this wonky one out just so you guys can take a look at it. It's my artistic one. Ooh, do you hear that sizzle? I don't know if you guys can hear it, but that's the latest one. So it's still puffed up and it still looks, good, but it's still going to taste delicious, but it looks a little silly. All right, so I talked about the main stage acts. Every single day, there is amazing things going on at the fair. There is a lumberjack show that has shows daily. There are pig, goat, and duck races to do. There's a monster mural that my company that I currently work for is sponsoring. So Monster Mural is right by the Kid Playland area on the fairgrounds. There's educational opportunities. There's a place for parents to be able to take a break, let their kids play in sand, or a play set, or color on the Monster Mural. It's just a lot. There's so much to do at the fair. There's an antique tractor display, and I haven't even gotten into the animals and the exhibits, which is what makes a fair a fair. The kids and, everybody with open class exhibits and youth exhibits, they work so hard. They, probably were crushed when they couldn't show their stuff in front of everybody last year. They still got judged, but it wasn't open to the public. So this year, it's back. The exhibits are going to be great. The kids are going to be so excited to show. So, every animal that is like farm animal will be at the fair. The exhibits include like crocheting, plants, food, cake decorating, robotics, archery. There's so many different things that you can see at the fair. And like I said, these kids and the open exhibit people work so hard to win. And then, they have the possibility to make it to state fair, which could be really cool for them. So there's an auction. The animals get auctioned off at the end of the fair, and, the auction helps support the youth. There's truck and tractor pulls. There's the demolition derby. The fairest of the fair is participating in the demo derby, so you won't want to miss that. All of this information and so much more is at waukeshacountyfair.com. You can get admission tickets for a discount right now through, I believe, Wednesday at the fair, because Wednesday it's already $1. There's no additional discounts if you buy in advance. So your discounted tickets could start working on Thursday. So Thursday through Sunday, there's those tickets. I didn't even mention food and music this time. I mentioned main stage, but side stage acts, Bella Kane, Totally Neon. There's some new ones this year. There's music all the time. There's a contest in the family fun stage. There's just so much, and I hope my passion is coming through about the fair, and I hope you guys come. It's too early to believe exactly what the weather says, but if the temperatures stay what they are, it's going to be beautiful that way. A little rain shouldn't scare anybody away from getting outside and doing what we couldn't do last summer. So please, if you see me out on the fairgrounds, stop me and say hi. I would be glad to talk to you. I would be glad to tell you more about the fair if you've never been. Please come. And I'm gonna, eat more corn dogs right now. So, my winner. I forgot from last week. I forgot to mention my winner. So thank you for those that participated and commented on the video. There were some good food suggestions and stuff. I try and eat a little bit of everything while I'm there and try some of the new things that are going to be there. But corn is very obviously popular during the fair. It's a popular state fair staple with the huge corn booth there. People always want to double and triple dip their corn in that butter and, the butter mixture and stuff like that. But hot buttered corn, definitely a fair staple. So, drum roll. Winner is Denise Shamans. You were picked as our winner. So, thank you for participating. I will contact you about how you get your tickets to the fair. And then I hope to see you out at the fair. All of you, I hope to see you out at the fair. So have a great Sunday. I may do a live from the fair just to give you guys a little bit more of a show. If you've got any questions, feel free to reach out. I'm always available. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.